Most people apply for business credit card online and wonder why they get a $10,000 limit when someone else gets $50,000 for the same card. The application method is the difference, and let me show you how. If you ever applied for a business credit card online and got approved for $10,000 or $15,000 when you were expecting more, the issue probably wasn't the profile. It is how you applied for it. And here's what most people don't know. When you apply through a standard online form, your application goes straight into an automated system. An algorithm looks at your profile, runs the numbers, and spits out whatever limit it decides to give you. You have no any input, no negotiation, no ability to tell them what you actually need. The system just decides, and that's what you get. But there is a different path, and the outcome is completely different. Before we get into it, let's cover what is your actual profile needs to look like before I even walk you in. So you need an LLC, a properly formed business entity, and that is the baseline. Business credit cards require real business structure behind them. On the personal side, because most of these cards require a personal guarantee, the bank is going to look at your personal profile too. You want at least 4 to 5 open primary accounts, at least one personal card with a limit of $2,500 or higher, because banks use that as a comparable credit. If your highest personal limit is $500, they're not going to hand you a $50,000 on the business side. And you want your average age to be at least 3 years. It can work with little less than 3 years, but 3 years and above makes the approval much easier and cleaner. Now here's the part that actually changes the limit. And instead of applying online, you go directly to the branch and you ask to speak with a business banker or a relationship manager. Not the general teller, not the customer service, the person whose specific job is handling the business accounts and the business credit. You sit down with them, you tell them exactly what you need and why, and they're going to submit the application manually through their internal underwriting system. They can request a specific limit, they can advocate for your application, and because they're pushing it through manually, instead of letting the algorithm decide, you have a real shot of the 50 ball or even more than that. And the relationship manager has relationships inside the banks that the online form doesn't give you access to. They know the underwriter system, they know how to position an application, and a request that comes from a trusted business banker carries way more weight than a cold online submission. With the same profile, you're asking for the same card but completely different result just from how you talked and how you even applied for it. So before you apply for anything online, ask yourself, is there a branch that you can walk into first? Build that relationship, talk to the person, let them push you through the system the right way. And that is the difference between getting $50,000 limit and a $50,000 limit. And look, I'm not one of these big gurus with 100,000 followers. And that is exactly my point, because the people with all these followers, they're too busy to actually sit down with you, and I'm not. So here's what I want you to do right now. Click the link below, go to my page, book a free credit audit call with me. I'm going to pull your credit profile, go through it line by line, and tell you exactly where you stand, what is holding you back, and what needs to get done and what needs to get cleaned up, and whether you are in a position to access $50,000 to $100,000 in business funding. Click the link below, book the call, let's get to work.